good? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to clean your shoes without spending a single dime on equipment. So let's get into the transformation. Okay, so this is what my Air Maxes look like before I've cleaned them. As you can see down here, like I got some dirt marks here. It's kind of dirty, you know. The insole mark, the outsole, the midsole, sorry, it's very dirty here. Slightly a bit here, you know, back here, very dirty. This is one shoe too. So look right here, you can see the dirt right here. You see a lot of dirt right here, everything, and that's just one of my shoes. This one right here, the midsole. I do also want to clean the outsole on both of them. I forgot to point that out. As you can see right there, the rubber, very dirty right there. So yeah, this is how. Oh yeah, definitely right here. You can see all that. That's what my Air Maxes look before I'm cleaning them. Now let me show you what they look like after I clean them. And this, guys, is what the final product looks like. As you can see, way just better, like more clean than the other ones. You can see on this air angle is way cleaner, bro. It's way better. All right, just you gotta trust me on this. This is way better. If it doesn't cost you a single cent. And, you know, it looks this good. Like, this is perfect. Okay, guys, so as you can clearly tell by the transformation, they look great now. But I need to show you how to actually clean them. See, they're dirty right now. I'm going to obviously be filming the second part of the transformation after. So I just want to show you the basics of what we're going to need first. First thing you're going to need is either toilet papers or tissues. I'm using toilet paper. I'm actually all out of tissues. Either one works very fine, very well. It doesn't really matter. If you have a towel that you're fine with using, it's going to get dirty. You might not even be able to use it again unless you're cleaning the shoes again. You could use that. It really doesn't matter. Just you'd probably want to go for anything that's kind of paperish, that's kind of flimsy, moldable. Yeah, let's get into the second thing you need. The second thing you're going to need is obviously water, but not just any water, not the type of water, but the way you're going to want to have your water. Let me actually show you. So you're actually going to want to have a cup of water. So like this one isn't filled obviously because I don't want to spill it all over my chair by accident, but you want to have like a cup of water because what you're going to do is you're going to, let's say I take my toilet paper right here, you're going to have it with the water, you're going to dip it in the water. So you want probably a cup. I mean, a water bottle's fine. I mean, just won't work as well. So probably a cup, definitely. And the third thing you're gonna need is some more toilet paper. All right, and you're probably gonna be like, why do I need more toilet paper? Well, this is actually to dry the shoes off after you're done like cleaning them off, because you don't want to have the shoes all wet. That can sink into the material. You definitely don't want that. So just to be clear, what you're gonna need in total are 2 sets. Toilet paper, tissues, or even 2 towels if you want, maybe even 1 towel, a cup, and then some water. And obviously you're gonna need a pair of dirty shoes. Duh, that's kind of obvious though. So let's actually get into how you clean the shoes. Alright, y'all, so the first thing you want to do is have your toilet paper here. The first thing you want to do is kind of like scrunch it into a ball, maybe even something else. If you want to, just scrunch it up. You know, try and make it small, maybe a medium size. You don't want to make it as small as possible, but like this is a good size. You're gonna be holding onto it, so if it like pops out, don't worry. You'll just have you could just hold it into place. All right, so just make sure you have your toilet paper scrunched up. All right, so let's get into the next step. All right, so for this next step, I'm actually gonna have to jump cut. So you're gonna need your cup and your water for this. You have to actually pour the water in it. I don't want to like put my phone down, so I'm just gonna jump cut to when I have the water in the cup. It's actually pretty easy. Okay, guys, so my cup is filled with water, but now that it's filled, we want to actually move to a place where you're not gonna really care if the place gets like wet or anything. So I'm gonna move to my bathroom. I'll see you in like 1 second. All right, guys. So we're now actually gonna get into cleaning the shoe. So let's go over here. You see we got our stuff right here. We want to take the cup slowly, obviously, carefully. Bring it over to the shoe. I want to do 1 shoe at a time. Why the heck is my charge cord right here? No, get off. Get. All right, so this is pretty self-explanatory. It's very easy to do. We go back. We get our toilet paper, and we're just gonna dunk a piece of it in the water. I got a little too much, but that should be okay. And then you want to wipe down the part. It's self-explanatory. Just try not to get it on like the fabric. That could ruin it. So you got to do this very carefully. It's kind of hard to show with one hand, so I'll be back to you once I do one part. Alright guys, so I don't know if you can see it, but I did the inside swoosh here. So what you want to do next, after you wet it, right after you wet it, you only want to do one part. You want to take your dry tissue paper, kind of go close, and you just want to wipe it off immediately. Let me get back to you when I'm done with that. Alright y'all, so I don't know if you really can tell the difference. This is one thing I was trying to work on. It just won't come out. You could literally just, it's not focusing, but you could kind of see a mark there. Let me move back a bit. You could kind of see a mark there. I couldn't get that off, fortunately, but I don't know if you could tell, but there's a little bit of a difference there. But this is where it's going to really work. The midsole, like the rubberish part. If it's rubber, this is what you want, all right? This is going to be the most clean part out of everything, all right? So let me wash it off and then show you once I'm done. All right, see you. When I'm wiping, it starts to fall off. Don't keep pushing to use it. Just literally just dump it in your toilet, bro. Like, this is useless. Literally just drop it in your toilet. You can flush it. You might have to use other ones. Just take some more and then yeah, use that. All right, y'all, so I am done with this part right here, the one I was doing. Of course, there is definitely some visible difference. It's not focusing. Hold on. I think it's focused. So there's definitely some visible difference right here. You can see there were a lot more dirt marks. It looks a lot dirtier on camera than it does in real life. But you know, it obviously you gotta expect it's not gonna be as good as some of the ones you have to pay for. Like if you are gonna pay for ones, I definitely recommend Crep wipes. They clean your shoe way better. This is just one you could use if you don't want to spend any money on cleaning. It won't obviously work as well, but it's gonna do good. And you have to think, you can't just do it in one time. You gotta keep trying. You gotta keep going, do more layers of like wash, dry, wash, dry. And if you keep doing it for long enough, it's probably gonna work well. It just might take really long. So I'm gonna actually get back to you when this shoe is completely done, and I will see you then. Yeah. All right, y'all. I know I said I'd come back when the shoe was clean, but I had to show you something. So I want you to see the difference. See, that's how this part right here. That's how dirty the shoe was before I cleaned it. Now it's this clean. You can clearly see the difference. This really works well if the shoe is really dirty. If it's slightly dirty, you might want to wait a little to use this. Obviously, it's not even close to done. This is only one shoe. We got to do this with both. So I just want to point out this, again, this takes quite a bit of time and effort. But if you really love the shoe game, you're going to want to do this, definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the shoe is completely done. I just want to show you, this is the outside swoosh. You could clearly tell that there is a difference here. It felt very dirty. Now it feels like silky smooth. Let's go to the inside swoosh. I don't know why the heck the laces got untied, but who cares? Let me just move these out the way. All right, here's this. You could, once again, silky smooth. This is the one I showed you at the start. The rubber right here. Bro, my laces is getting in my way right now. Hold up. There we go. You can tell right here that's way cleaner. All right, in the back, this was one of the harder parts to clean because like right here it kept getting dirtier and dirtier. So I just had to give up on that. But like it's way cleaner here. Here, this is the one I showed you the difference. Yeah, you can clearly tell that's way cleaner. It's really great. All right, obviously not the best quality you could get. Oh yeah, I got one more part to show you, and that is the outsole. So this was the hardest part to clean off tops. So right here, a lot of the cracks and crevices and stuff, like this was hard to clean. This was pretty hard to clean. This part, you see these white parts, I just gave up on. They were too hard. Right here, the black part, I still probably got to do some more cleaning, but it looks pretty great in terms of something you could do for just completely free. And that's the first shoe. All right, y'all, so I did both shoes, and this is what it looks like now. If I touch up a little of this part, which I did not show you, I didn't actually do these leather parts, but I might make a video on that. It will look almost good as new, practically. Maybe just a little touch-ups, and then it will be almost resale value. But besides that, this is what you get for free, basically. If you have pair of shoes that works with this. I used Air Max XCs for this one, black and white color variant. But you could almost use any shoe product for this. It doesn't matter really what shoe. I just want to tell you that like not every shoe is the same. So a lot of the things I said might not apply to a different shoe that doesn't use like this material. I know a lot of shoes don't use this material. That's why I picked this shoe. But if you're cleaning even like a Yeezy, it's not gonna use this material, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to clean. I just want to point that out. But besides that, this is almost perfect, guys. So yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for today. I will see you guys next time. Maybe I'll make a video on how to clean this leather, but until then, I'll see y'all. Goodbye.